MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Julio Urias will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
0-1 pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's just 1 for 6. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. This one's flared out toward left. Seager onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The Piaa District 1 Baseball Playoffs 2020 round games and highlights coming up next.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Outside, 2-1. Markakis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Wow.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Flowers is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Here's the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mike Soroka gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in, Donovan Casey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And it's fouled away. Slow little roller to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball up the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A runner at second, nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Adam Duvall, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Striding in, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
First and second here with nobody out. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
from the stretch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Ball 3.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. Nope.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And he misses with it. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now the 3-2 pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a dive to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from game 1 after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there. Sinker had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
batting fifth. No left fielder. Peterson.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Welcome
Pitch
to the
coming, here
stream.
it is.
Oh, that's out.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip
Playing
side
the
of that
franchise.
coin. He starts this one
General
too far
Pendant.
inside and points the hitter.
At the plate, Will Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Soroka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical blitz right now, but anytime you hit two batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Santana. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Julio Urias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And That misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Standing in, Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And that misses 1-1. One and 2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. The All-Stars are out in front here, 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Nick Markakis digging in now, and he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Ozuna playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on 3rd, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Here's the 1-1. Flying toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from 3rd.
Now back, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Change-up that time, a swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Into the box, Austin Riley.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bounce to first. On to first, and there were two down. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that looked fair.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
3 runs already home here. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And it's fouled away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Smith corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. The All-Stars lead it 3-1. So stepping in, Donovan Casey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Matt Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the pitch. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Mike Soroka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Ender Inciarte is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for route number 3. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The All-Stars are out in front, 3-1. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Will Smith. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And the pitch. In the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And now a pitch on the way. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
The 3-1. Now he's able to get a glove on that one. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. Pennsylvania leads it 3-1. Dylan Floro, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And there's ball 2 now. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Nick Markakis. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here it comes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Tyler Flowers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Two and 0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Christian Santana.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Matt Beatty will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming in the pinch hit, Matt Beatty.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That misses. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Donovan Casey. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at 3rd with 2 gone.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double. And he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled away. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Hard hit ball to 2nd, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Blake Trinan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready now, Dansby Swanson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Dansby Swanson.
From the stretch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Trinan, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-1 on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 40.
At the plate, Mike Soroka. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Ball
3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Fouled off. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
And when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Over to Albies. Digging in, Christian Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-0.
1, strike.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The pitcher, number 49.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Sean Newcomb trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. A.J. Pollard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Pitch is popped up. Riley is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the 7th here in game 1. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering on its way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Smith moving to his left. 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Nick Markakis. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
To the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 1-0. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Scott Alexander will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Alexander. Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Austin Riley. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The All-Stars lead this one 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Markakis giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Donovan Casey is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The first baseman, Adam Duvall.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Into right field, that's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Johan Camargo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Johan Camargo.
And he gets ahead 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
Oh, that turns it out.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. High and deep to right center. And this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot for Nick Markakis. His first homer so far in the series as they open it up to 8-3. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. Swung on and missed 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Pennsylvania is on top here, 8-3. Grant Dayton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding forward now, Max Muncy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fouled away. Oh, and Good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And he takes ball one.
Now 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte's there, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Will Smith. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Tyler Flowers will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch of the at-bat, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Austin Riley. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set, and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luke Jackson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Echeverria is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 24.
Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding in, Christian Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Luke Rayleigh will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Luke Rayleigh.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Ozuna is there, and there are two men gone now. Now in the box, Chris Taylor, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat, and he gets the call that time for strike number one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Eight to 3 is today's final. The All-Stars win the opener here in the division series. Sean Newcomb takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.